As for Tanzania, for the past 3 years, we have been having some serious investment as far as the energy sector is concerned. And for that matter, we're looking at the East African Power Pool as one of the very beneficial areas on our side. As a country, from last year going beyond, most of our generation was based on gas. But coming this year, after implementing our hydro project that is generating almost 2,115 megawatts, we are having most of our generation based in hydro. And as a country, we're looking forward into a more greener energy mix. And having our sources majorly being based on the southern part of the country, it makes us also look at the East African power pool in a very special angle, because some of the areas that are far from the sources could really benefit from the interconnectors, especially the one that we are having with Kenya. So for us, basing on the generation sources that we have, but on the energy mix that we have in our generation, the East African power pool poses a very vital role as far as our grid stabilization is concerned. And as a country, we have had some serious commitment into expanding energy use in the country. We were looking at having all of our villages, 12,318 villages, being powered by 2025. But we are talking about villages that are really scattered and some of them being far away from the sources. And we have done that job almost by 99%. So we have really looking forward into investing into power pool in Kenya, because we know the northern part is going to benefit highly and reduce some destabilization into times whereby grid might destabilize because of shortfalls that may happen. Looking at energy security on our side and having more renewable sources. Because looking at our energy mix, as far as we are really trying into ensuring that we are having renewable sources, but we have not been able to expand at that larger extent. So if we are able to use interconnected benefits, we are able to use some renewable sources as well and make use into our energy system. But also, as a country, we are looking at other interconnectors, the Southern African Power Pool, and also even with Kenya, we have the one that we're going through Namanga, but we're also having another interconnector that is going on the part of our mining area as well. So on the likes of Victoria Falls, we are having the mines that are going to benefit from the interconnector with Kenya as well. So we are expanding different interconnection projects because we really want also to invest more into commercial industrialization and mining areas, and that's where the IPP comes from. I understand each country has their own different systems, but we also have another way that we involve with IPPs. The way we involve with them is through constructing into commercial areas, industries, and mining, because our TANESCO, our institution that deals with energy in our country, does the transmission part. So actually being involved on the transmission part. So we have them investing into specifically into mining areas, commercial, and industries as well. So for us as a country, the interconnecting projects are very important. That's why we are investing into different interconnections from the eastern part to southern part, so as we are able to have a more stabilized grid. But also, we really want other countries also to benefit from our energy sector. And that's why we have a 19 million USD project for stabilizing our grid. So as we have a more energy that is stable, that when we want to sell, because we're going to have excess in the near future, so as energy near countries could benefit from a stabilized grid on our side. On the part of the development partners, we do really appreciate the cooperation that we are having with different development partners. Almost all of our projects, we do work with development partners from the Kenya, Tanzania interconnector, from Southern African power pool between Zambia and Tanzania, but also Malawi and Tanzania, and Uganda and Tanzania. We look at development partners as a cooperation for resource mobilization and into ensuring that we do reach the goals that we have in a near future for stabilization of the energy sector in our country, but also in the neighboring regions. Thank you so much.